Hey guys, I've got a couple of string keepers that I use when my bow's unstrung and I want to keep the string from falling off my bow. Super simple, both of them. One's a little more temporary than the other one. The first one is basically just a rubber band on the end. It holds up fine. Problem with the rubber band is after a while they deteriorate and they're no good anymore. But for a short time or for a bow that you're giving somebody, it works great. The other one is just a piece of leather that simply just cuts so it fits just right. And so I'll show you that. So that's your part list for the rubber band. That one's not tough. For the piece of leather, just a scrap of leather. This one's probably about 18 inches long. Doesn't really matter as long as you make it long enough so you can tie the loop in there. Leather usually stretches more one way than it does the other. This way it has like no give at all. So I like to, if I can, orient the line that I'm cutting like this with the stretchy side. And then you can also see I made a little line to cut on and also a little deal here for the slit. This is going to be 3/4 of an inch is what I start with that slit, and then that'll fit over the tip pretty well. You know, if your tip is bigger, you might have to adjust a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to cut this out and show you how that slips on. Do the rubber band first. So we'll get going here. All right, I got a bow here that needs a string keeper, and so we'll start with the rubber band. I tie just an overhand knot and really make this little loop pretty small. If I can get this around here, because it stretches, it'll go just about over any tip. So I've got it really small. So then all I do is pass that rubber band underneath there and then take the little loop I created and put it through this other end. Just like that, pull it snug. So that's what you've got right there. And so then all you have to do is slip it up over the top of that and you're in business. And I don't think it could really get any easier than that. Like I said, it'll last for a pretty long time. If you need one in a pinch, that's the way to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this one off of here like that. And then I'll show you, I've got this other one cut out. So again, this is about 1/4 inch wide is where I start. You got to leave enough meat so that doesn't rip out. And then I don't know, I think it looks better if it goes to a little bit of a tapered tip right there. So then this is the slit that I cut in it. I just use a little razor knife of some kind. You gotta be careful to keep it in the middle as much as you can. And then also leave enough at this end so it doesn't rip out either. So I'll just put this over the tip like that. And then all you've got to do is come around underneath that string and I just pull it up pretty snug like that. And then just pull this through here, tuck it under and pull a loop underneath. Just like that. And that's it. When you want it off of there, just pull it off like that. Slip it in your pocket, and then it's just a piece of cake to get it back on there again. Wrap it around underneath your string, and then just get that loop around there, just like that, and you got it. So that's it. Thanks for watching.